base like neutral, like 0 with 0 ppm, and then like on top of it I added like now you can buy like from different brands
So
minerals, and you can add like there is like some minerals that are enhancing like acidity, some are enhancing sweetness, some are enhancing florality.
so that water is kind of like clinically created, or
Yeah.
not yeah.
Like it's made from scratch. Like I mean it's not necessarily for this specific coffee, but because for the coffee that I use for competition I had a different kind of water that was lifting more that coffee. But this is something that I would say that I'm using like on a most of the cases, because it's very what's it called, versatile.
Versatile, yeah. It's very
Because this coffee has a little bit of acidity, it has a little bit of like sweetness, it has a bit of florality, it has a little bit of everything. So
yeah, but it's not like steering wildly into like one
no. So
way. Yeah, it's like extremely nerdy, right?
yeah, it is. I mean, it's like a rabbit hole that once you go in,
Yeah,
it's
there's
very
no way
hard
out.
to, yeah, it's very hard to go out.
I'm like kind of nerdy as well, and I feel like with everything, whenever you kind of get into it, you have like a first stage where you're just kind of like, I want to learn more, and then you can get into the next kind of ring of knowledge, I guess, and you just get surprised of how deep this shit is,
Yeah,
how much there is, and that is where I usually go. Nah,
this is
I don't
too
want to
much.
bother anymore. This is too much. If I can't like,
Yeah, you want to be good in it, like
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
can't, it's like okay.
Yeah, and
maybe
then there's like some things that just sticks to me, but I don't really think too much about those.
yeah,
But I imagine it must be kind of the same thing, right?
it is, and also like for example for me, like when I started working with coffee, I didn't know nothing about it, and I thought that it's. I didn't know, like when you don't know something about a specific thing, you feel like, okay, because I don't know, it means that I can be the best in this. And
Yeah.
it's kind of like untouched by anyone. And once you dive in the world, you realize, even though like it's still like a very niche thing, that it's quite big, very big. And then there's like monsters in the industry that are working like for so long time, and they did so many things and competed and like coached and trained and inspired so many people.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's scary. Like when you find that, like it's like, okay, maybe it's not so easy like to reach where I want. It's like kind of where you set the goal in the beginning.
Yeah, but then there's also like whenever those kind of rings get more and more broadened, you also feel like, okay, I have to kind of find my own kind of path here, because I can't do everything at once.
Yeah.
So I have to find out, like you for example doing the brewing contest and not the barista contest.
Yeah.
Or
there's also cup tasters, like where people are like tasting coffee.
Yeah. Okay. Like blind tasting, or
kind of like blind tasting.
Yeah.
Like there's like a triangulation. There is like 8 groups of 3 cups of coffee, and there's always like one that it's different than the other 2.
Yeah.
But it's not the same coffees. Like it can be different coffees in each of the groups.
Okay. Yeah.
And people need to spot which one is it, and it's also like a accuracy, but also like time. So basically, like who does it the fastest and in the shortest time wins.
Yeah.
And sometimes people rush, and then they have the fastest time, but they don't have like the biggest accuracy, and yeah, so on. So.
Right.
But for me, like it was, maybe it was the most attractive like this.
Yeah, and why is it? Because it's so much about the product and like making that kind of the star of the show. Or?
I think so. It's the star of the show, and also because like it helps you understand better like what's happening like in the. I mean, in this case, like I feel like I evolved like a lot, like going like from one year to another, and also understanding more the competition, but also trying to understand the coffees more. And
yeah,
it's for sure like it's not something that you are signing up once for. It's like, okay, like I've done it. This is what I thought first time when I do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show these guys what's up.
Yeah.
And then I did some big mistakes and I was disqualified. But that's what everyone does.
It's part of it.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Yeah. That's also like some people would say that those kind of failures are actually
The one that shapes us.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But where does I just want to know like where does that nerdiness come from? Is it something you've had before in your life as well with other stuff?
I think always like I've been maybe nerdy like with the things that I'm interested in, and
Yeah.
I never knew that I'm gonna be interested in coffee, but for sure like I've been interested in taste, maybe not as much as I am now, because like it's kind of like a I wouldn't say like a spiral, but maybe like you're in the middle of the spiral and then you slowly like go outside more and more and more, and you're interested in more and more things because you see that all of a sudden there is not like I don't know, only like the specialty coffee, but there is also like the like wine industry and natural wines, for example. I'm not like the biggest fan, but
No.
like the wine, and then there's like craft, I don't know, like the craftsmanship of cheese, and then of chocolate, and then of it's endless, and bakeries and fruits, and yeah, I don't know, you name it.
Maybe you should do the Danish sommelier at one point. All right.
All right.
So now we are making a new cup of coffee, right?
Here we're gonna make a new cup
I'm
of
just gonna
coffee.
put this on you again. If I can.
Yes. So now we're gonna make this cup of coffee.
And what's that?
This is like a brand called Differente.
Different.
That's the roaster.
All right.
And it's a geisha varietal, washed from Joan Vergara from Colombia.
Okay.
This roaster, it's owned by a guy called Carlos Escobar.
Mm-hmm.
He has nothing to do with the Escobar that
No.
that most of the people know, but like it's a very cool guy. And he's actually like, he's a coffee monster. Like he won in the last couple of years fourth and third place in the World Brewers Cup, which is huge.
Yeah.
Like to be third best brewer in the world. Or
That's crazy.
sometimes you have this kind of guys because it happens.
And what's that?
That's a Quaker. Like it's
How can you tell?
it's an unroasted like bean. Like it's way different than everything else.
So it's like just different in the color?
Yeah. And
yeah,
also
I see it. Yeah, it looks different.
also, for example, like if you want to, a lot of times, like for example, like when you have first contact with coffee,
Mm-hmm.
you can always take a bean
Really?
and chew it, and you will see that it releases actually quite a lot of flavor, even though like it's quite like woody in terms of texture.
Mm.
That it releases like a lot of flavor.
I feel like I could snack those as like peanuts.
Yeah, big time.
But are they like... Oh, this way.
Sorry for that. So now we rinse the filter again.
Mm-hmm.
This time I'm just gonna do it.
Is it unhealthy or to eat them raw?
I don't think so. Maybe like it's good for
I guess it's roasted, but
maybe it's good for digestion.
yeah,
Has fibers.
yeah.
If you smell this one, like it's very different than
Oh yeah, way different.
the other one that we tried.
This one seems like more powerful.
Yeah, more like intense, like more fruity.
Yeah.
So this would be like the blooming phase kind of that we spoke about
Yeah.
earlier. 101. Okay, it's broken, this arm, like has 1 gram error.
Yeah, Stephen broke his arm as well as me. Just like a couple of weeks after almost, right?
No. Like 2 months maybe in between. 1 month, 2 months.
Was it? I feel like it was just like 3 weeks, but...
Look at what's happening here. Because it's a lot of bubbles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see.
So that's all the CO2 that is coming out of the coffee grounds.
Right. Oh, when you said bubbles before, I thought you meant down here.
No, like here.
Yeah, okay. How is your arm now?
Good. We're back. Stronger.
Yeah, that's what they say.
No, not stronger than before, but stronger than how it was for the last couple of weeks.
But someone actually says that the bone itself gets stronger.
Yeah, but it's not the bone; it's just some ligaments, so that's not actually
true. Yeah,
the case.
True. I forgot that.
But I feel stronger than I've been before. I did 5 push-ups today, so
right on.
like full push-ups, not like on the knees or.
Let's go.
So that's quite a big improvement. I can take this, guys, and give them like a little.
Do you ever get like
tired of coffee? No.
No. Too hyper.
Like over caffeinated?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I would say it's not like on purpose. Most of the time it's not on purpose, but it happens.
Yeah.
Especially like at work or a lot of times when you're hanging out with people and you just drink coffee like for socializing and you want to try like so many different things, and also like in order like to taste, I think like the easiest for me is to like usually people like it's very similar to wine tasting, like people are like slurping and like trying the coffee and then like you spit it out so you don't get caffeinated.
Yeah.
But I feel still like to have like the full perception of flavor, I feel like the easiest, I mean not easiest, but like, yeah, I don't know, like most expressive or like most helpful, it's still like to drink.
Yeah.
Like you slurp and sometimes like you take a sip, like okay, because you assess like the texture and like the flavor.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
There you go, this is for you. Yeah, this one has a.
It was like easier to kind of, or like it has a stronger smell, I think, in the cup than this one.
In the cup.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe because you're closer to the liquid.
Probably.
Could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
And it's not too hot to drink right now.
No, you can try. I mean, you can always try like a small sip, but I would always say that it's better to wait a little bit.
Mm.
But very different.
This one I really like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little more like fruit forward and like the florals are more like pronounced and yeah. It has more intensity.
I think because I've been drinking so much bad coffee, and I don't even know what instant coffee is, but like it's probably some like frosted, frozen coffee extract. I don't know.
There's also specialty instant coffee. I didn't try it, but there's also like this. Yeah. So there is like a version of everything that there's like we call this commercial. Mm-hmm. Like it's the thing that most of the people are drinking in this world, and then you have specialty.
And commercial is rarely good, but it can be good, right?
I would say that 9.89 times out of 10, it's not good.
Yeah.
Because when you have like the commercial coffee, like you don't know nothing about it.
No.
Like there's no traceability. You don't know like who grew it. You don't know like when it was roasted, where it was roasted. It's mass production. It has only expiration date, but actually like in coffee, like the most important, I would say like it's the roasting date, and you see like how fresh it was, that coffee. And also it's important to know, for example, like now like there's like a new discussion that, because until now like people were talking about freshness just from the roasting date, but nobody talk about freshness from the harvest, because actually like that's the one maybe that's even more important, but yeah, people are figuring that out.
Freshening, like from the harvest in the way that it's harvested the right at the right time, or
But also like in terms of like timing literally, like it could be like harvested 3 months, which is like very fresh, or 2 months or 1 month or 6 months ago. And sometimes you can drink coffee that was freshly roasted, but maybe it's 2 or 3 years old because they had the green coffee in the warehouse. And
right?
so you cannot put the freshness in the same level, right? So
No. You went to Colombia for like
10 days.
yeah, and it was like half a year ago.
Yeah, in August 2025.
yeah. And how was? Wait, I'm just gonna put the microphone over here. How was the coffee experience there when you drink it that fresh? Or I don't know if it is even fresher there.
It is 100%. It is because
Yeah.
it always takes like some time, like for the coffee like to arrive here.
Yeah,
It was great, but yeah, for sure, like it's a super complex experience, and it's also really nice, like to go, and it's life changing, like to go, like see the people that produce, like see their families, like see the work that they're doing, have coffee, like be served. Maybe like it's not like they are not like they are good in producing coffee, right? That's why like there are like people that are producing coffees, people that are roasting coffees, people
Yeah.
that are brewing coffee.
yeah,
It's like a good chef. Like a good chef doesn't need to be like, I don't know, like farmer and then also like chef and also like
Right.
logistic delivery guy. I don't know. But it's very special, like to drink a coffee that was grown by some people and then also like brewed by them, like on the spot next to the green coffee and witnessing like how are they processing, and they're like it's really beautiful, and also like it was really tasty. So
yeah. This is even better than the first one, I think.
yeah, it's a little more intense.
Yeah, but I think that's what I wanted to say before. I think that I love the like high intensity because usually when I drink coffee, and I just drink the shitty, I guess, at home, I drink it really strong because I like that there's just a lot of coffee flavor and very little water flavor, I guess, or that it's not very watery.
Yeah, but it doesn't really have like maybe like so much to offer,
No.
like
It's-
in terms of flavor, and that's why like you want the intensity. So it kind of like okay, like I
right,
have
it's
something
like I think
stronger.
you could compare it to like drinking Jack Daniels
Yeah.
and like a really nice whiskey or whatever that actually
Yeah.
has some different notes and like some flavors that you can taste, and then not that like really hard
Yeah.
alcohol-y thing in the
Or like it's like drinking Bacardi and also drinking like a really nice Colombian rum. It's like,
Yeah.
very smooth and very.
exactly yeah
But yeah, like the experience like in Colombia, it's, and I'm sure that at every origin like it's beautiful. But for me, like Colombia was maybe like the most special, and I would really love to go back because it's the also like the place, like in three out of 4 competitions. That's the origin where I used coffee from.
yeah
I'm very strongly connected, like
To that area.
To the area, yeah.
yeah
And also like Colombia is big, but like Colombia and Nariño, I would say like that's a place where I tasted coffee mostly from.
Armenia.
No, Nariño, it's called the
Nariño?
department. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
There is Tolima, Nariño. There is a lot of like regions that
Yeah.
are producing coffee.
Yeah. Is it like? It's being produced all around the world?
Yeah.
Also in like northern countries.
There is like some projects. One of them like it's here, like in Denmark, and there is this guy that Rasmus. He won Brewers Cup this year, and he
Yeah.
has like some agricultural studies, and like has like some projects like to try to cultivate coffee here. But mostly it's about like doing research and then going like back to origin to apply it. And
Okay. Yeah.
but yeah, I think like the biggest producer like it's Brazil, and then of course like I mean there is like big producer like in South and Central America, but there is also like coffee produced in Asia, and when we went for the Brewers Cup in Indonesia. Actually, that was my first coffee farm visit.
Yeah.
when we went to Bali and we went to a coffee farm.
Yeah.
It was definitely impressive. Definitely not as impressive as the ones in Colombia, of course, because it's not like as grand, and also like they don't have basically like in order like to have complexity.
Mm-hmm.
It's also like one is the varietal that gives the complexity, but also the terroir, the varietal, like the type of coffee plant.
Okay, yeah.
And but also like the climate, the terroir, like the elevation, like it's the one that defines a lot of like the complexity.
So it's like wine.
Yeah, and
in many ways.
In many ways.
Yeah.
And it's different. For example, like when we went to Bali, and it was like I don't know, from 900 to 1200 meters, and then like from El Turpial, the farm that I use coffee from Emerson, where he grows coffee from 2200 meters to 2700 meters. Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, you work at Prolog.
Yeah.
And how is, I mean, we can't really do like commercial stuff, but in what league is Prolog compared to other coffee places in Denmark, like in Copenhagen, I guess?
I mean, when I started my coffee career, I worked like in a brunch place that was serving like also coffee.
Yeah.
And then after some time, they told me that maybe I'm interested a little bit like too much in
coffee for that place
and too little in food, and I was like, maybe you're too interested in food and not enough in coffee. That was my approach.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to move to Champions League. That's how I called it at that time.
So you actually got interested in coffee by yourself? There was no one like who pushed you in the direction?
I had like some health issues, and then I mean I'm an engineer like on my background and on my studies, but then I had like this difficulty in life, and then I realized that I would really love to do something that is meaningful and like crafty.
Oh, so you were like, you needed to find something else to do because you weren't actually happy as an engineer.
I mean, I never worked as an engineer, but I was just finishing my studies, but also like I kind of resonated with I didn't resonate with the fact that I would be in front of a computer for the rest of my life.
Right. That's so funny because like, I imagine like doing those kind of studies is pretty nerdy as well, right? And like, I feel like I just really, I know what you mean when you talk about that. It's like kind of, I've just always been nerdy about stuff as well.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it kind of, you just kind of have to kind of like rethink what you're doing because you're actually probably doing something that you enjoy, but it's
not really.
It's not really, and then you have to. And also and I really, because there was a long time where I thought like maybe I should just be an editor, but I would never be able to have like 8-10 hours work days just sitting in front of a computer in a dark room.
It's tough.
I mean, I would get depressed.
It's tough.
I would really get depressed.
Yeah, 100%. But it's rewarding to work with something that's tangible, choice.
It is really rewarding.
And then I wanted to move to Champions League, where at that time I saw that Prolog is, and apparently Champions League didn't really want me because I worked for 1 month and then I was fired.
Yeah.
At that time, like, I don't know, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I was not ready, like, for the level of where like coffee scene was at that time, and also Prolog. And then I worked in some other places, and then like I had a break from coffee, and then I got back in coffee, and then I got back in Prolog, and then like the volcano erupted, and we just went like higher.
Yeah, patience is key.
It is, and it's also like really hard, like to be patient.
Yeah, it can be really hard. Yeah.
Because you want also like very quick progress, and also, for example, when I started working with coffee, one of the parts that I thought it's really cool and it's very crafty, it's the latte art, because it's visual, like it's there and there's something that people see and they can appreciate your work. Whereas like if something that it's tasty, like it can be appreciated by someone that knows coffee, or maybe they don't know but they really appreciate the taste.
Yeah.
But most of the people, they would just see like the same cup of coffee is like okay, but actually that's more important than the visual. And like it took me a long time, I mean not very long, but it took me some time to understand that.
What is your favorite thing about what you do?
I think it's like like bigger diversity of factors. Like it's like working with people in the bar, like the teamwork, collaboration, like sharing people, sharing conversations, sharing like great coffees with people on the other side of the bar, sharing knowledge when my people, like with my colleagues and with my team, like learning from one another, like either like I can teach them something or they can teach me something that I don't know they just discovered and so on. And then like you're going like to other places in the industry and then you're sharing ideas and opinions with people that are working there, and how was it and what coffee did they taste it and what was the best or what was the worst or where is the hottest coffee of the moment and where you should go to try it. And
I have a theory to add, because I just think about the fact that you're a really good cook. And you love to make food for people. You love to make coffee for people. You love to... Like the last 2 times we were together, you made tiramisu. And I feel like you love to... say forkæle in Danish. To treat people.
Yeah, like I'm a...
Give people a treat.
Person of service.
Yeah. In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
It's maybe a love language.
It is. It is, and I think like that's also like part of the process and the way why I love what I do. And I mean, for sure, like everyone like sees their job, even though no matter how much you love it, even like I don't know if you're Lady Gaga and you're singing or whatever, you like. There is some days when you have a gig and they're like, I wish I wouldn't have to do this.
Yeah.
But like maybe like most like 90% of the times like it's just joy and love, and you're going like without thinking like I'm going to work, and you're just actually like excited to go to work the next day. And
that is so important,
and that's what's about, like, so you don't feel like I had like a regular job.
Yeah, you don't have those, like, I remember when I went to gymnasium and right after when I had a job I really didn't enjoy.
Yeah.
The Sundays were like, no, the week starts tomorrow. And that's the worst feeling. And vice versa, it's the best feeling when you're just ready to
just
get to work or go to school, right? Do something you enjoy.
Yeah, I also used to work in a warehouse, and it was the same thing, like living for the weekend, like looking forward to Friday, and then you had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday it was like that. No.
Yeah. So it's not a healthy way for me, at least.
It's different now.
Yeah.
Maybe like one of the downsides is that working like in hospitality, it can be a little difficult with having the weekends in the same time when all the other people are having the weekends and you want to hang out with your friends and with your family when everyone has the days off and holidays and so on. But this is like a different animal that is treated different. And a lot of times, like when people are chilling at home or doing whatever, going out, like you need to be at work.
True.
That's the moment where people are going out and you need to deliver, you know.
Very true.
No matter like if you enjoy it, but you need to also like be financial feasible. So
true. Pleasure speaking to you.
Likewise.
Yeah.
I think we need to do a second part.
Yeah, we should definitely do that. Yeah, there's a lot to still talk about.
Completely.
Yeah. And we can do something else. I the last 5 times I've been doing like local tours, I guess.
Yeah.
So just like whatever your favorite trip in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pretty nice way to kind of conversate as well, and like just see new spots you haven't seen before.
Maybe
so we can do that as well. Yeah.
When it's
and talk about coffee still.
It's not -5.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nice of you.
God damn.